Welcome. It's 6 o'clock on Sunday, March the 30th, and this is 5.
Classic cult drama now as we head south of the equator for another exciting story from prisoner cell blockage. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Drama and suspense, not to mention flares, polyester and gorgeous boiler suits. It can only be Prisoner. Another 100 questions will be fired off at 5:30. But first, the prison show that's never passed its sell-by date. Sell-by date, get it? Oh, please yourselves. Well now, Prisoner, and Erica might look like butter wouldn't melt, but I wouldn't take her on in a poker game. A night of films awaits with Mimi Rogers and Billy Zane in a psychological thriller at 10 to midnight. Looking ahead, we've a tearjerker of a movie based on a true story at 1:35.
Now a vertically challenged Robert Blake hops on his Harley and rides the Arizona desert in pursuit of his man and a detective's badge.
Will Luke learn his lesson? The young Romeo on the romantic winding road in Family Affairs follows your 5 News.
You know, I'd like to watch Channel 5, but I'm too busy saving the world. I hate that.
Get ready as the Warriors prepare to do battle in half an hour here on 5 after we get the breakfast on. This is 5 and the Las Vegas forensic team are in action in CSI. That's after we check out this week's chart. You're watching 5. We've got a night of top sport kicking off right after this week's CSI.
There's only one show where the SAS could be pitched against Barbie. Swap Heads at 7 follows Family Affairs with Chagrin for Charlotte.
Now on 5, back in Norman times, all the hot property belonged to the church, as Paul Binsky discovers in Divine Designs.
This is 5, and tomorrow night what looks like the perfect crime turns out to be anything but in Hostile Force, our movie thriller tomorrow night at 9. Now on 5, time for the next of tonight's movies, and a handsome stranger is not all he seems in Devil's Child, which has been given a caution rating because it contains adult material.
Nick Nolte and a young Kirsten Dunst star in the thriller Mother Night at 5 to 2 with an American playwright coerced into working for the Nazis. Now, Rod Steiger gives a powerful performance as an army officer dealing with his sexuality in The Sergeant, which contains violence.
Mel Gibson is a millionaire whose life comes crashing down when someone kidnaps his son, but he's going to deal with it his way in Ransom tonight at 9. Right now, Big Boys Toys.
Strong language now on 5 as Donald McIntyre meets up with some of Britain's gangsters as he goes undercover into the criminal underworld.
Five returns to China as the battle for the world's strongest man gathers pace at 8. Now, how a dying mining town was saved by a rather large flabby thing. With some remarkable footage, great ocean adventures. Heads for Mexico.
So Lincoln finally escaped from Fox River Prison. The question remains, however, did he escape dead or alive? Our Prison Break replay continues here on 5 Now. And don't forget, the new series begins this Monday at 10.
Now on this Wednesday evening, 5 News with Matt Barbette.
Now on 5, a brand new series as 8 volunteers are pushed to the absolute limit. Are they unbreakable?
It's ABBA night here on 5. We kick it off now with the ABBA years. There's a need for speed as the Gadget Show returns with a new series and a full-size remote-controlled car this Monday at 8. That's here on 5, where now it's CSI Miami with flashing images.
Five returns with Brian Sewell's Grand Tour at 4. For now, from Russ, Daryl and me, nighty-night.
Flashing images now on 5 as the paranoia of a New York cabbie takes a deadly turn into government obsession. Mel Gibson, Julia Roberts and Patrick Stewart star in our film Conspiracy Theory. Hollywood glitterati come under the microscope now on Channel 5. But who is lending a helping hand? With flashing images, it's CSI. Is love in the air on the panel this Valentine's Day? We're live now on Channel 5 to start a new week with Monday's Right Stuff. Now, dissecting and digesting all the frolicking in that house, it's over to Emma Willis for a bit on the side here on Channel 5, which, to be warned, may contain strong language, flashing images, adult themes and nudity.
OK, let's get back to Can't Pay, we'll take it away, and a reminder that this programme features tempers fraying.
This week, Tony Robinson has been making his way from coast to coast, and in half an hour, he makes it to Robin Hood's Bay. Before that, on Channel 5, Wednesday's top stories.
Now on Channel 5, Nick is on a quest to hunt down the vampire bat.